The Friday download summer vacation is going to be epic.
Yes!
Road trip!
Oh, what was that?
Scooby-Doo was a word that, well, a term that was like kind of described, used to describe the film a couple of times.
I think early on in the sort of the production, that was, I think, what they were kind of going for, that
One
sort
of the
vibe.
influences. Yeah, and I think especially with the whole thing with the van and like the road trip aspect of it, yeah, that was maybe linked back.
Colour scheme kind of reminded me of it.
Scary,
spooky.
Yeah, there is that moment, isn't there? It's kind of like, oh, I don't know if I can say it. You know, like would have got away with it if it wasn't for those pesky kids, and we're the pesky kids.
Meddling kids.
Yeah, kind of.
We didn't stay there overnight.
No.
I don't know if I
No,
want
no,
to
no,
say.
no, I was say.
It was a magnificent house. It was really, really, really amazing. So it was great to film there. And I think I'm not sure if it was sort of on the last day, but at some point towards the end of our time there, we went up to the very top, stood on a turret, and we could see for miles and miles and miles, and we could see the sea, and we could see.
I've
It
got
felt
a
like
really
we could
nice
see
picture.
islands.
A really nice picture of all of us on there.
Oh, yeah, we
Really?
did.
Yeah, I've got a really nice picture anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was quite amazing, like the architecture of it all, wasn't it? And I guess that looked quite good on screen as well.
Yeah, it was
But I
so
don't think I
nice.
want to stay there.
Definitely
No.
definitely
They
not.
had a lot of land as well, didn't they? Loads of land.
Yeah.
It's too big. There was so many different rooms. I don't even think we went in them all, did we?
No.
Probably not.
Get lost in there.
I can't think how many
Seriously.
years it would have taken, however many workers to actually build that place. It would have taken
Yeah, it's
25
Yeah.
years, surely.
I was still getting lost by the end. Do you know, trying
Yeah.
to find my way back to production, trying to get through the house. I was like, where am I?
Were you there for a long time, location-wise? Were you there for...
Just under
These
5
guys
weeks,
was
I
there
think.
longer. Me and
Was it
Shannon
4?
came sort of halfway through, didn't we?
Yeah, we missed the first week of filming, so we only did 3 weeks, but you guys did 4 weeks.
Was that 4 or 5? I feel like it
Was
might
that
have
4?
been.
I thought it was 3 weeks.
No, it was 4.
There's-
I thought it was 4 and a bit. Somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, none of us really know.
Because there was a bit of rehearsing beforehand and stuff.
Oh, was there?
Yeah.
I wasn't even aware of that.
No, yeah.
That's unprofessional being Richard now. We didn't go to that. No.
There was one bit, actually, and I can't remember it, but literally where I was sat, where everyone jumped at the same time. I can't remember what
think
bit
I'm-
it was.
Was it the torch bit outside the when I'm going like that with the torch, and then I go like that.
Maybe,
'Cause
I think
jumped
it
at that,
was, but I
even though
knew
it
it was
coming.
coming
Yeah,
as well,
yeah.
and I jumped as well, and I was like, trying to act cool, like no one saw me do that. But yeah, I think I jumped then.
Yeah, I definitely jumped then.
I was surprised because the music was really intense. Like I was listening to a lot of the music in the scenes. Funny enough, you might not be listening, but it was like, you know, like you get a normal like doo-dum doo-dum. They was using these really high strings, and it was just, yeah, it was really spooky for me. Anyway, I was listening to the music. Sorry, guys.
No, I think music has a lot to do with
It
the
is.
scene though, because it
Yeah,
sets
'cause
up.
that's what I'm saying. I
Definitely.
was picturing the scene how we were sort of filming it, but then with the music on top, it just made it really sort of dark and intense.
Yeah.
It does though. Do you know, have you ever watched a horror film, but then with the sound off?
Yeah, you
It's
don't
not
get-
scary, is
Yeah,
it?
that's what I'm
It's
saying,
not
yeah.
scary, but it is when you know, with the volume on. So that's a key part of watching a horror film, I think.
Yeah.
Having the sound on.
Keep up watching any film, really, I think.
Yeah, maybe so you can hear it.
Yeah, there's like a couple of times like you could see it coming, but even I still jumped. I mean, a bit with your reflection in...
The mirror. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that was quite freaky.
It
What
was
was
really weird seeing that though, because I hadn't seen anyone else's. So when you were like running from room to room and it was the same room, I was like, oh wow. Like, do you know when you're watching everyone else's and you're like, oh that's yeah.
I found it quite scary as well when used to was running through like the woods.
forest,
Yeah,
yeah.
the woods, forest bit.
There was one really jumpy bit though,
Oh, no,
and I can't remember which it was, but I remember when we were at the premiere, and I was sat next to my dad, and the jumpy bit came on, and I think I was kind of expecting it, so I didn't jump. My dad was like, like really freaked him out. So that was a yeah.
trying to
That was
remember
I
what
can't
that was.
remember which one it was. Yeah, it was a highlight of my
I
day.
did think it was when I was outside the thing, with the torch.
It was, yeah,
And then I
yeah,
burnt
yeah.
my chin on the candle.
Yeah,
that
it was, I
bit,
think
and
it
go,
was.
"Ah!"
That bit made me laugh.
And it's like foggy and stuff.
That was really spooky.
For me, I think the
Made me
scariest
jump.
bit is the bit when you're in your room, George, and you wake up and then you're on the
Screen,
Oh,
yeah.
screen.
TV.
you're on the screen, because in that groggy state of, you know, half asleep, half wakefulness, that would be absolutely
terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It would
definitely.
be. I agree with you. It would be really scary if
I think
that
it
happened
was-
in real life.
Scarier watching it back though, because when we were filming, I feel like we were all just a bit giggly the whole time. So I don't think we were ever really freaked out whilst we were filming.
Actually, I was freaked out. Do you remember the deers?
Oh, Dion was.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, that was.
They
Oh,
scared
yeah.
me as well. I'm not even gonna lie. They come out of nowhere.
I would have. I was just like, do we have to go any closer?
Yeah.
That was awful.
We don't necessarily know where it came from. It came from the minds of some very talented people. I guess we already had, you know, the successful show, so it would have kind of made sense to maybe make it into a film. And I do remember, I'm not sure if you guys remember,
Yeah.
when we were on the earlier series of Friday Download, do you remember for one of the end of series presents,
Yeah, we got the
they
little
made us a
poster.
Friday Download movie poster?
Yes,
Yeah.
I do.
And we used
yeah.
to like joke about one day we might do a movie, and
I thought about that the other day.
and yeah, it's up in my mum's office. It's quite funny. So I guess when we got that, we all thinking, well, yeah, we would do it.
Did you ever picture it was going to be like it is? Oh, I'm like asking you questions now. I'm just wondering, what do you think, Tyger?
No, I didn't. No, not at all. Because I mean, primarily I thought I'd be playing myself.
Yeah.
To be honest, even when I found out you weren't playing yourself, I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Are you glad the way it turned out though, or would you have preferred to have played yourself?
No, I really liked the
Question.
way it turned out. Actually, yeah.
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 Oh, cool.
Your character was really fun.
He liked you, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Oh,
The best.
John was
Such
really
a cool
cool
guy.
Yeah.
I think first of all, I'm pretty sure he did this for everyone. He sat us down like individually and had a chat with us for ages. He did it with you before.
Yeah.
And it was really good because it just kind of instantly, like, the working relationship with him was very like open, and you just talked to him about stuff. And he told me one of the reasons why he wanted to work on this movie is because he wanted to learn something off young people and working with young people like
Yeah.
us. So it was good to kind of know that, and then like we get to learn, you know, some quite cool things from him as well,
Yeah.
seeing as he's done some.
He puts you at ease though. Do
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
like,
it
It
was.
gets on your level straight
Yeah.
away. I feel.
because I was
Even though
quite.
he's very tall, he gets on your level.
yeah, literally.
He was so chilled though,
He
because
was.
obviously we were playing ourselves, but an amplified version of us, except for obviously Tyger and Louisa, who have got actual characters. So he kind of like, obviously it was scripted, but he said, you know, anything that you feel like you wouldn't want to say or doesn't come naturally to you, just kind of go with the flow and feel it out, switch it up to whatever you want it to be, and it all happened quite organically. To say, you know, we
Yeah.
kind of felt our way through it, and he's just such a cool guy. Like he just let us go with
Yeah.
it. So.
Because there was a couple of moments in the movie like where I did some magic and stuff, and even well, no spoilers or anything, but there was one part which wasn't quite worked out how it would work in the script, and then because in the series I used to do a lot of magic, we kind of brought that back in. Yeah, we brought that back in, and it kind of made sense when we put it in the script. So I
Yeah.
guess we did. Each of us were bringing little things into it.
Say I'm a fan of entertainment. I love entertainment.
That's so
it be,
vague.
Yeah, no, whether it's sort of film or music or whatever it is, I love it. I really enjoy it. That's what I'm a fan of every day.
Yeah, I'd say. Well, I'm gonna go people-wise here, and say James Dean. Big fan of him. I think he's really cool, and I like his whole image. And you know, I've watched his 3 films loads of times, and I just think he's really cool. And he's obviously it was his death that made him who he was, I think. But it's
Yeah.
just really interesting and fascinating. So yeah, I'm a fan of James Dean.
Oh God, can you come back to me,
I'm
Tyger?
just thinking, I'd say I'm a fan of
Spice Chicken
talent. Yeah, like talented orators, talented
Yeah.
public speakers.
Okay.
Well, like Winston
Wow,
Churchill.
that's
or...
Winston
nice.
Churchill.
Yeah.
Even like, well, no, I don't want to go that far. But I mean,
Oh,
yeah, in a sense, even Hitler was a fantastic speaker, even though he did terrible things.
Actually, I watched a movie on him the other day. It was brilliant.
So yeah, no, but kind of what you said. But like not speakers or Hitler. Just talent in general. I think talent, if you were a chef or a musician, an actor, an actress,
I'd love to be able to cook
just to
that.
be a talent. Even speakers though, that's a talent as well. Because like going up on stage and speaking,
It's
it's hard,
nerve-wracking.
it's hard, really hard. So yeah, I think talent is a massive thing for me. And Shannon?
Oh, I just feel I'm just gonna. Can I be a fan of the sun? Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, because I just feel like on a sunny day, genuinely, how much better do you feel about
No,
life?
100%. I'm with you on that one.
Yeah.
Do you know? And I find I even like early
100%.
mornings when you wake up if it's sunny outside.
Makes
I'm
the
like,
day a lot better.
People
oh,
just
let's
smile.
go today. Yeah, everyone's in a better
Yeah,
mood,
they
aren't
do.
they? Yeah. The sun then.
It's a good one.
No,
I thought you wanted to.
I do. It's just you're standing on my parents.
Oh, sorry.